Hello everyone, this is Bryant with sfotsource.com, your premier guide to Six Flags Over Texas. And I got home this evening, and at my doorstep was quite the surprise. We got a mystery box from Six Flags Over Texas. So you can see there, it's got the hashtag drop of the gate. It's got the fun Spanish theme. Obviously, this is some kind of teaser for the brand new 2026 ride that gets announced in less than a week. So I'm excited. Maybe we'll learn something new. But I wanted to open this with you all because this has never happened before, and it's a lot of fun. So let's check it out. All right, now we're gonna open this, and like I said, we're less than a week away from the announcement of the 2026 roller coaster. Okay, right when we open it, we've got a fun Six Flags hat. Keep you nice and shaded during the summertime. And there is let's see. We've got one main postcard. So if you've been following the park on social media, we also shared this picture as well. This actually references that picture that the park posted. There we go. But there is also a message on the back. It says, "Estás invitado. The celebration is about to begin. You're invited to our announcement on September 25th at 10 a.m. in the Southern Palace Theater, where we will run through all the details of our new record-breaking roller coaster coming to Six Flags Over Texas. Before we unveil everything, we thought we would bring you a taste of what is in store. In this box, there are raging secrets, and there is so much to unveil. Dive in and look through everything. We would love to see you at the festival." So, with all of the pieces that have shown up at Six Flags, we know that this is a dive coaster. They said last year that they're installing a dive coaster. So, it says dive in. Raging secrets is kind of another interesting one, the word raging. And of course, September 25th at 10 a.m., we will be there covering the event. You all can do that too. Just go check out Six Flags Over Texas on Facebook. They actually have a sign-up sheet if you want to come attend this. However, if you can't attend, we do plan on covering this event for y'all. All right, we're going to move on from this first thing. And I see some postcards in here, but I want to touch on the other kind of less discreet things. So this is kind of a bizarre thing, right? It's like a little light up piece. And normally I would say, oh, this is like something you could get in the park, but I don't know if I've ever actually seen this anywhere. It is branded to Six Flags Over Texas. It's just like a medallion that lights up, reflects the light. So maybe there's some kind of interesting light effects or light theme that we need to know about this roller coaster. Maybe it's going to have some kind of lighting package. Who knows? And this isn't the only lighting related thing in here. There is also a Six Flags Over Texas branded flashlight. And that's just like your standard flashlight. So two things that point to light in this. And, this one could also just be like discovery. You know what I'm saying? Like, you've got to discover what this is and what we're trying to do here. As we move on, there is a bandana. Of course, drop the gate. There's been a lot of kind of pushing towards the bull riders. So we do have a Six Flags Over Texas themed bandana. This is like something a bull rider would wear. They would tie around their neck. It's red, which is a pretty big color when you're talking about the running of the bulls and things like that. We've got the bandana here. All right, let's set that to the side. Let's see. So there are 3 postcards that are attached together with this. So that makes me think that these all kind of flow hand in hand. So the first one, you've got the bull on there with the bull rider, and the date of the announcement, 9/25/2025. And these are actual legitimate postcards. If you wanted to mail one of these out, you could. So this kind of pushes our whole idea of this is going to be bull themed, matador themed, who knows. Either way, it's very exciting, and the branding for this has been a lot of fun. All right, so I'm going to say this completely wrong, but this one says Las das Tor Fallen, which I did some video magic, pause this. This is basically another way to say drop the gate, and I do believe that this is the Matterhorn in Switzerland. And if y'all aren't familiar, B&M is based out of Switzerland, and that is the manufacturer of the ride. We know that because they have a very distinct design style, and we've seen all the track on site. Definitely B&M, and they are the ones, after all, that make the dive coaster. So a fun little nod to the manufacturer. And then we have a third postcard that is basically the design aesthetic we've been seeing around the park on this box. Very vibrant, very like Spanish tile. So if this is a concept that they are going with for queue design and decor around the area, you know, they're also putting in our new restaurant. So there's a lot of opportunities to use these vibrant colors, and I'm really digging it. Of course, it says hashtag drop the gate. So those are our 3 postcards. Very interesting. And this is kind of fun, right? Because they outright said it's going to be a record-breaking dive coaster. So they're having a lot of fun with the just kind of the overall overbearing concept of it all. But the last item in the box is a t-shirt. Hashtag drop the gate. It's got that same logo with the bull and the matador on there. It's got Six Flags Over Texas on there. So a really fun souvenir to wrap this up, themed to the new roller coaster. And I'm curious to see if they're going to sell these in the park. That would be really cool. But, oh, it's a large. So if any of y'all have met me in person, definitely not going to fit into a large, but I do really appreciate the sentiment. And maybe we can do a giveaway or something for someone who could wear a large t-shirt. But that concludes the box. Unless you're interested in a lot of confetti, there's a lot of that in there. But this is so cool, and I'm so excited for this brand new ride. This gives us even more clues. I think, you know, it's pretty obvious that it's going to be bull themed. When they say drop the gate, to me, that has something to do with the fact that a dive coaster hangs you over the edge and then drops you right off that cliff. And, you know, we're expecting this to be the tallest dive coaster in the world. Of course, there might be some other elements in there that also break records. So for me, that's the exciting part. And the fact that it seems like there's a lot of thought going into the theme of just, you know, Spain in general. It's really exciting, and it's awesome to see the park get that. But this is kind of our one and only clue before we head to the park on September 25th. Like I said, 10 a.m. You have to sign up if you want to go. So visit the park's Facebook page, hit that sign up link. It is first come, first serve. So if you're delaying doing it, there is a possibility you won't make it. But we're going to do our best to cover the event, and of course we'll cover all the construction as things continue on for this brand new dive coaster. Hasn't quite gone vertical yet, but I think it's right around the corner. So lots of excitement to come as we head further into fall and the winter. I want to know in the comments below, what do you think is going to be the name of the roller coaster? What do you think the overall theme is going to be? What are some elements that you would like to see? Like I said, less than a week away before we know everything. So we have a little under a week to kind of speculate and have fun with this. If y'all have any questions about Six Flags Over Texas, let us know in the comments below. Also, make sure to visit sfotsource.com. That is our guide to the park. And of course, once we have more details about this new ride, they will all be put on there. We do already have a dive coaster page set up with the information we do know. And then once they announce, we'll have even more. So make sure you check that out. We thank y'all for watching. Take care, and we'll see you at a theme park. I'm going to have to adjust that.